welcome to the 1962 Formula World Cup. So last year we had Phil Hill taking the individual win, with the United States taking a very dominant victory in the nation's competition. Can Phil Hill do it again? Can the United States do it again? But before we find out, let's meet our drivers for this season. And here are our first 4 teams for this season, with the number 1 team being the United States, with Dan Gurney, Phil Hill, Roger Ward and AJ Foyt, with the United Kingdom hoping to take their crown away using Graham Hill, Jim Clark, John Surtees and Trevor Taylor to represent them. West Germany are team number 3 with Hans Hermann, Herbert Lynch, Edgar Barth and Wolfgang Seidel, and to wrap the first 4 teams is France with Maurice Trintignant, Pierre Noblet, Jean Gutschet and Andre Gulauden. And here are our main teams, as we only have 8 teams competing this season. Belgium are team number 5 with William Moraes, Olivier Gedebien, Eldon Burleys. Team number 6 is Italy with drivers like Giancarlo Baghetti and Lorenzo Bandini representing them. Team number 7 is Switzerland, and South Africa rounds off our 8 teams. And so here are our group lineup for the season. In Group A, the ones to watch out for: Roger Ward, Jim Clark, Herbert Lynch and Lorenzo Bandini for a very strong lineup. With Group B with Dan Gurney, John Surtees, Maurice Trintignant, Olivier Gedebien and Giancarlo Baghetti to make it a very feisty lineup. With Group C with AJ Foyt and Graham Hill to make it a very tasty lineup. And Group D with the definite favourite being Phil Hill. So with the group lineups out of the way, let's move straight on to Group A and kick off this season. And here we go, it is Group A of the 1962 Formula 1 World Cup, and without further ado, let's just get straight into the first race of Group A, which is the 3 Hours of Daytona, which is going to be won by Roger Ward of the United States, Carl Foyt takes 2nd for Switzerland, Jean Gutschet is 3rd for France, 4th is Burleys, Ernie Patrice 5th for South Africa, Herbert Lynch, Jim Clark and Lorenzo Bandini rounding off the board. As we go to race number 2, it is the 12 Hours of Sebring. Herbert Lynch takes the win for West Germany, Lorenzo Bandini 2nd for Italy, Jim Clark 3rd for the United Kingdom, Carl Foyt takes 4th for Switzerland, Jean Gutschet, Roger Ward, Burleys and Ernie Patrice rounding off the board. As we go to race number 3, we head to the Targa Florio. Roger Ward takes the win, Burleys is 2nd, Lorenzo Bandini is 3rd, Herbert Lynch is 4th, Jean Gutschet 5th for France, Carl Foyt takes 6th, Ernie Patrice 7th and Jim Clark rounding off the board. And to complete the first quarter of Group A, we go to the Netherlands. Roger Ward takes another win, Carl Foyt takes 3rd for Switzerland, Jim Clark is 3rd, Herbert Lynch is 4th, Ernie Patrice is 5th for South Africa, Jean Gutschet is 6th for France, Burley 7th and Lorenzo Bandini rounding off the board. So 4 races in and leading the way, it is Roger Ward with 85 points, Carl Foyt is 2nd with 63, Herbert Lynch is 3rd with 61, Lorenzo Bandini 4th with 52, Burleys is 5th with 51 points, with Jim Clark, Jean Gutschet and Ernie Patrice rounding off the board, with Patrice at the bottom for South Africa with 39 points. Going over to race number 5, we head to the 1,000 kilometers of the Nürburgring. Jim Clark takes the win, Burleys is 2nd, Ernie Patrice is 3rd for South Africa, Jean Gutschet 4th for France, Carl Foyt takes 5th for Switzerland, Roger Ward, Lorenzo Bandini and Herbert Lynch rounds off the board. As we go to race number 6, we head to the Indy 500. Ernie Patrice wins for South Africa, Herbert Lynch is 2nd, Carl Foyt takes 3rd, Lorenzo Bandini 4th, 5th is Burleys, Roger Ward, Jean Gutschet and Jim Clark rounds off the board. And going to race number 7, we head for Monaco. Jim Clark takes the win, Herbert Lynch is 2nd, Jean Gutschet is 3rd for France, Carl Foyt takes 4th, Roger Ward rounds off the top 5 for the United States, with Burleys, Lorenzo Bandini and Ernie Patrice rounding off the board. And to complete the first half of Group A, we head to Belgium. Lorenzo Bandini takes the win, Burleys is 2nd, Roger Ward 3rd, Carl Foyt is 4th, Jean Gutschet 5th, Jim Clark 6th, Herbert Lynch 7th and Ernie Patrice rounds off the board. So halfway into Group A and leading the way, it is still Roger Ward with 132 points. Herbert Lynch is 2nd for West Germany with 118, which is 1 more than Jim Clark with 117, 1 further point ahead of Carl Foyt with 116 for Switzerland. Burleys is 5th for Belgium with 112, Lorenzo Bandini 6th for Italy with 108, then Jean Gutschet and Ernie Patrice rounds off the board with 97 and 96 points respectively. Going over to race number 9, we head to the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Carl Foytik takes the win, with Roger Ward second for the United States. Lorenzo Bandini is third for Italy. Burles takes 4th. Herbert Lynch is 5th. Jim Clark 6th. Ernie Patiers is 7th. And Sean Goodship rounds off the board. And race number 10, we go to Pikes Peak. Jim Clark takes the win. Lorenzo Bandini is 2nd for Italy. Sean Goodship is 3rd for France. Herbert Lynch is 4th. Carl Foytik 5th. Roger Ward is 6th. Ernie Patiers is 7th. And Burles rounds off the board. And race number 11, we go to France. Herbert Lynch takes the win. Burles is 2nd for Belgium. Ernie Patiers 3rd for South Africa. Lorenzo Bandini 4th for Italy. Carl Foytik 5th for Switzerland. Jim Clark is 6th. Roger Ward 7th, and Sean Goodship rounding off the board. And to complete the third quarter of Group A, we go to the Trophy d'Auvergne, and that is Lorenzo Bandini is going to take the win for Italy. Ernie Patiers 2nd for South Africa. Sean Goodship 3rd for France. Herbert Lynch is 4th for West Germany. 5th is Jim Clark. Carl Foytik 6th. Roger Ward 7th, and Burles rounds off the board. So 3 quarters into Group A, leading the way, it is Lorenzo Bandini now with 182 points, with a tie for second between Herbert Lynch and Roger Ward for West Germany and the United States with 180 points each. Then joint 4th is Carl Foytik for Switzerland and Jim Clark for the United Kingdom with 173 points each. Burles is 6th for Belgium with 161 points. Then it's Ernie Patiers of South Africa with 150 points. Sean Goodship bottom of the board for France with 145 points. And now, going over to race number 13, we go to the United Kingdom. Carl Foytik takes the win for Switzerland. Lorenzo Bandini 2nd for Italy. Sean Goodship 3rd for France. Burles is 4th for Belgium. Ernie Patiers 5th for South Africa. Jim Clark 6th for the United Kingdom. Herbert Lynch 7th for West Germany. And Roger Ward rounds off the board. Race number 14, we go to West Germany. Burles takes the win for Belgium. Herbert Lynch is 2nd for West Germany. Sean Goodship 3rd for France. Lorenzo Bandini 4th for Italy. Jim Clark is 5th for the United Kingdom. Roger Ward 6th. Carl Foytik 7th. And Ernie Patiers at the bottom of the board. Race number 15, it is Monza in Italy. Ernie Patiers wins for South Africa. Herbert Lynch 2nd for West Germany. 3rd is Carl Foytik of Switzerland. Roger Ward 4th for the United States. Lorenzo Bandini 5th for Italy. 6th is Sean Goodship. Burles is 7th. And Jim Clark bottom of the board. And for the 16th and final race, we go to the United States. Herbert Lynch takes the win for West Germany. Jim Clark 7th for the United Kingdom. Lorenzo Bandini 3rd for Italy. Burles 4th for Belgium. Sean Goodship 5th for France. 6th is Roger Ward of the United States. Carl Foytik 7th for Switzerland. And Ernie Patiers bottom of the board for South Africa. And the winner of Group A, it is Herbert Lynch for West Germany with 254 points. Lorenzo Bandini takes 2nd for Italy with 242. 3rd is Carl Foytik for Switzerland with 232. 4th is Jim Clark for the United Kingdom with 222. One more than Burles and Roger Ward who are joint 5th for Belgium and the United States with 221 each. Ernie Patiers is 7th for South Africa with 202. And bottom of Group A is Sean Goodship of France with 198 points. So with Group A out of the way, let's take a look at the point standings before we head over to Group B. So with only being the first group out of the way, so direct reflection, surprised to see Jim Clark and Roger Ward not having the top 2 spots. Herbert Lynch leading the way with Lorenzo Bandini 2nd and Carl Foytik in 3rd position, which means West Germany, Italy and Switzerland rake up the top 3 spots in the nation's competition. So with that out of the way, let's move over to Group B and see how things will be shaken up. And here we go, we move swiftly over to Group B for the 1962 Formula 1 World Cup. And without further ado, let's get straight to the first race, the 3 Hours of Daytona, which is going to be won by Joe Suffert of Switzerland. John Surtees 2nd for the United Kingdom, Olivier Gedebien 3rd for Belgium, Dan Gurney 4th for the United States, Giancarlo Baghetti rounds off the top 5 for Italy, with Tony Maggs, Maurice Trintignant and Hans Hermann rounding off the board. As we move swiftly over to race number 2, we head for the 12 Hours of Sebring. Hans Hermann takes the win for West Germany, Giancarlo Baghetti 2nd for Italy, Maurice Trintignant 3rd for France, Joe Suffert 4th for Switzerland, John Surtees rounds off the top 5 for the United Kingdom, with Dan Gurney, Tony Maggs and Olivier Gedebien rounding off the board. Race number 3, we go to Targa Florio. Joe Suffert takes the win for Switzerland, Olivier Gedebien 2nd for Belgium, Hans Hermann 3rd for West Germany, Dan Gurney 4th for the United States, John Surtees rounds off the top 5 for the United Kingdom, with Tony Maggs, Maurice Trintignant and Giancarlo Baghetti rounds off the board. And to complete the first quarter of Group B, we go to the Netherlands and Olivier Gedebien takes the win for Belgium, Dan Gurney 7th for the United States, Joe Siffert 3rd for Switzerland, Maurice Trintignant 4th for France, Tony Mags rounds off the top 5 for South Africa, with Hans Harman, John Surtees and Giancarlo Baghetti rounding off the board. And so 4 races in, leading the way it is Joe Siffert of Switzerland, with Olivier Gedebien 2nd for Belgium with 69 points, Hans Harman is 3rd with 59 points, Dan Gurney 4th with 56, and then it is John Surtees rounds off the top 5 with 51 points, with Giancarlo Baghetti, Maurice Trintignant both sharing 47 points, and Tony Mags at the bottom of the board for South Africa with 40 points. So going over to race number 5, we head to the 1,000 kilometers of the Nürburgring. Tony Mags takes the win for South Africa, John Surtees 7th for the United Kingdom, Dan Gurney 3rd for the United States, Giancarlo Baghetti 4th for Italy, Maurice Trintignant rounds off the top 5 for France, with Joe Siffert, Hans Harman and Olivier Gedebien rounding off the board. Race number 6, we go to the Indy 500, and Dan Gurney takes the win for the United States, John Surtees 7th for the United Kingdom, Maurice Trintignant 3rd for France, Olivier Gedebien 4th for Belgium, Joe Siffert rounds off the top 5 for Switzerland, as Giancarlo Baghetti, Hans Harman and Tony Mags rounds off the board. And then race number 7, we go to Monaco. Maurice Trintignant takes the win for France, John Surtees 7th for the United Kingdom, Olivier Gedebien 3rd for Belgium, Giancarlo Baghetti 4th for Italy, Tony Mags rounds off the top 5 for South Africa, as Joe Siffert, Dan Gurney and Hans Harman rounding off the board. And to complete the first half of Group B, we go to Belgium. John Surtees takes the win for the United Kingdom, Tony Mags is 2nd for South Africa, Hans Harman is 3rd for West Germany, 4th is Maurice Trintignant France, Giancarlo Baghetti rounds off the top 5 for Italy, as Olivier Gedebien, Joe Siffert and Dan Gurney rounds off the board. And so halfway to Group B of the 962 World Cup, leading the way is John Surtees with 136 points, Joe Siffert is 2nd for Switzerland with 119 points, Olivier Gedebien is 3rd for Belgium with 116 points, Dan Gurney is 4th with 114 points, and Maurice Trintignant rounds off the top 5 with 112 points, as Tony Mags is 6th with 104, Hans Harman has 101, and Giancarlo Baghetti of Italy is bottom of the board with 94 points. And now going over to race number 9, we go to the 24 Hours of Le Mans, and John Surtees takes the win, with Dan Gurney 7th for the United States, Hans Harman is 3rd for West Germany, Giancarlo Baghetti 4th for Italy, and Joe Siffert rounds off the top 5 for Switzerland, as Maurice Trintignant, Olivier Gedebien and Tony Mags rounding off the board. Race number 10, we go to Pikes Peak. Dan Gurney takes the win, Maurice Trintignant 2nd for France, John Surtees is 3rd for the United Kingdom, Tony Mags 4th for South Africa, Giancarlo Baghetti rounds off the top 5 for Italy, as Olivier Gedebien, Joe Siffert and Hans Harman rounds off the board. And then race number 11, we go to France. John Surtees takes the win, with Tony Mags in 2nd for South Africa, Giancarlo Baghetti 3rd for Italy, 4th is Hans Harman of West Germany, Joe Siffert rounds off the top 5, as Maurice Trintignant, Dan Gurney and Olivier Gedebien rounds off the board. And to complete the third quarter of Group B, we go to the Trophy de Verge, and John Surtees takes the win, Tony Mags is 2nd for South Africa, Maurice Trintignant 3rd for France, Olivier Gedebien 4th for Belgium, Giancarlo Baghetti rounds off the top 5, as Dan Gurney, Hans Harman and Joe Siffert rounds off the board. And so with 4 races left to go, leading the way it is John Surtees with 227 points, Dan Gurney is 2nd for the United States with 178 points, Maurice Trintignant 3rd with 168 points for France, 4th is Tony Mags with 165 points, with Joe Siffert rounds off the top 5 with 158 points for Switzerland, Olivier Gedebien has 156, Hans Harman 147, and Giancarlo Baghetti of Italy bottom of the board with 145 points. And going over to race number 13, we go to the United Kingdom, and Dan Gurney takes the win for the United States, Joe Siffert is 2nd for Switzerland, Giancarlo Baghetti 3rd for Italy, Olivier Gedebien 4th for Belgium, John Surtees rounds off the top 5 for the United Kingdom, as Hans Harman, Maurice Trintignant and Tony Mags rounds off the board. Race number 14, we go to the West Germany. Giancarlo Baghetti takes the win for Italy, Dan Gurney 2nd for the United States, Maurice Trintignant 3rd for France, Tony Mags is 4th for South Africa, Olivier Gedebien rounds off the top 5, as Hans Harman, John Surtees and Joe Siffert rounds off the board. And going to the penultimate race in Italy, Dan Gurney takes the win, John Surtees 2nd for the United Kingdom, Joe Siffert is 3rd for Switzerland, 4th is Tony Mags of South Africa, Giancarlo Baghetti rounds off the top 5 for Italy, as Maurice Trintignant, Olivier Gedebien and Hans Harman rounds off the board. And for the 16th and final race in the United States, Dan Gurney takes the win. Toby Maggs is second for South Africa. Giancarlo Baghetti third for Italy. Joe Siffer is fourth for Switzerland. And John Surtees rounds off the top 5 for the United Kingdom. Olivier Debian, Maurice Tritton and Hans Hermann rounds off the board. And the winner of Group B, it is John Surtees with 278 points. Dan Gurney second for the United States with 273 points. Toby Maggs is third for South Africa with 219 points. Fourth is Joe Siffert of Switzerland of 215 points. And to round the top 5 is Giancarlo Baghetti of Italy with 213 points. Maurice Tritton sixth for France with 212 points. Seventh is Olivier Debian of Belgium with 199 points. And Hans Hermann is bottom of Group B with 183 points. So with those results out of the way, let's now move over to the points and see where everything stands before we head over to Group C. With the second group out of the way, we see John Surtees is now the individual leader by just 5 points over Dan Gurney in second, with Herbert Lynch still holding on to third for West Germany. And in the nations table, only 6 points separates the United Kingdom from the United States for the top spot, with Italy hanging in there in third position, with a disastrous result for West Germany in the second group, slipping them down to 5th position. With 2 groups still left to go, let's move over to Group C. And here we go, we are on to Group C for the 1962 Formula World Cup, and without further ado, let's get into the first race. The 3 hours of Daytona is going to be won by Heini Walter of Switzerland. William Maurice is second for Belgium. Joshua Scarlatti is third for Italy. Bruce Johnson fourth for South Africa. Pierre Noblet fifth for France, with Wolfgang Seidel, AJ Foyt and Graham Hill rounding off the board. Race number 2, we go to the 12-hour Sebring. Graham Hill takes the win for the United Kingdom. Heini Walter is second for Switzerland. Bruce Johnson third for South Africa. AJ Foyt is fourth for the United States. And Joshua Scarlatti rounds off the top 5 for Italy, with Pierre Noblet, Wolfgang Seidel and William Maurice rounding off the board. And then we go over to race number 3. It is Targa Florio. William Maurice takes the win for Belgium. Pierre Noblet second for France. Third is Heini Walter of Switzerland. Joshua Scarlatti is fourth for Italy. And AJ Foyt rounds off the top 5 for the United States as Graham Hill, Wolfgang Seidel and Bruce Johnson round off the board. And to complete the first quarter of Group C, we go to the Netherlands, with Wolfgang Seidel taking the win for West Germany, Heini Walter second for Switzerland, Graham Hill third for the United Kingdom, William Maurice fourth for Belgium, and Joshua Scarlatti rounds off the top 5, with Bruce Johnson, AJ Foyt and Pierre Noblet rounding off the board. So quarter of the way into Group C, leading the way is Heini Walter with 81 points, with William Maurice second with 66 points for Belgium. Graham Hill is third with 59 points. Fourth is Wolfgang Seidel with 53 points. Joshua Scarlatti is fifth for Italy with 51 points. Pierre Noblet has 49 points. Bruce Johnson 47. And AJ Foyt is bottom of the board with 42 points. Going over to race number 5, we go to the 1,000 kilometers of the Nürburgring, which is going to be won by AJ Foyt of the United States, Bruce Johnson second for South Africa, Heini Walter third for Switzerland, Graham Hill fourth for the United Kingdom, Joshua Scarlatti rounds off the top 5 for Italy, William Maurice, Wolfgang Seidel and Pierre Noblet rounds off the board. Race number 6, we go to the Indy 500. Wolfgang Seidel takes the win for West Germany. Bruce Johnson second for South Africa. Third is Joshua Scarlatti of Italy. William Maurice fourth for Belgium. Heini Walter rounds off the top 5 for Switzerland, with Pierre Noblet, AJ Foyt and Graham Hill rounding off the board. Race number 7, we go to Monaco. Graham Hill wins for the United Kingdom. Pierre Noblet third for France. Wolfgang Seidel third for West Germany. William Maurice fourth for Belgium. And Joshua Scarlatti rounds off the top 5 for Italy as Heini Walter, AJ Foyt and Bruce Johnson rounds off the board. And to complete the first half of Group C, we go to Belgium. Graham Hill takes the win with Pierre Noblet second for France, Joshua Scarlatti third for Italy, Wolfgang Seidel is fourth for West Germany, and William Maurice rounds off the top 5 for Belgium as Heini Walter, Bruce Johnson and AJ Foyt rounds off the board. Halfway into Group C and leading the way it is Graham Hill with 130 points, Heini Walter second for Switzerland with 128 points. Third is Wolfgang Seidel with 116 points, with fourth being William Maurice with 113, Pierre Noblet is fifth with 107 points, Joshua Scarlatti has 105 points, Bruce Johnson has 104, and bottom of the board it is AJ Foyt with 93 points. Going over to race number 9, we go to the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Joshua Scarlatti wins for Italy, Wolfgang Seidel is second for West Germany, AJ Foyt is third for the United States, fourth is Pierre Noblet of France, Graham Hill rounds off the top 5 for the United Kingdom, as William Maurice, Heini Walter and Bruce Johnson rounds off the board. Race number 10, we go to Pikes Peak, and Graham Hill takes the win for the United Kingdom. Giorgio Scarlatti is second for Italy. Bruce Johnson third for South Africa. Harry Walter fourth for Switzerland. Pierre Noblet rounds off the top 5 for France as AJ Foyt, Wolfgang Thiel and William Race rounds off the board. Race number 11, we go to France, and AJ Foyt takes the win for the United States. Bruce Johnson third for South Africa. Harry Walter third for Switzerland. Wolfgang Thiel fourth for West Germany. And Giorgio Scarlatti rounds off the top 5 for Italy as Pierre Noblet, William Race and Graham Hill rounds off the board. And to complete the third quarter of Group C, we go to the Trophy de Verge, and Graham Hill takes the win for the United Kingdom. Pierre Noblet second for France, Giorgio Scarlatti third for Italy, AJ Foyt is fourth for the United States, Bruce Johnson rounds off the top 5 for South Africa, William Race, Harry Walter and Wolfgang Thiel rounds off the board. So with 4 races left to go, leading the way it is Graham Hill with 199 points, Giorgio Scarlatti is second for Italy with 177 points, Harry Walter is third with 175 points, Wolfgang Thiel has 166 points, Pierre Noblet is fifth with 161, Bruce Johnson is sixth with 159, AJ Foyt seventh with 157, and William Race of Belgium is bottom of the board with 150 points. Going over to race number 13, we go to the United Kingdom. Pierre Noblet wins for France, William Race second for Belgium, Wolfgang Thiel is third for West Germany, fourth is Bruce Johnson for South Africa, Giorgio Scarlatti rounds off the top 5 for Italy, as Harry Walter, AJ Foyt and Graham Hill rounds off the board. Race number 14, we go to West Germany, and AJ Foyt takes another win. William Race is third for Belgium, Bruce Johnson third for South Africa, Graham Hill fourth for the United Kingdom, Wolfgang Thiel rounds off the top 5 for West Germany, Harry Walter, Giorgio Scarlatti and Pierre Noblet rounds off the board. Race number 15, we go to Italy, and William Race wins for Belgium, Graham Hill second for the United Kingdom, Giorgio Scarlatti third for Italy, AJ Foyt fourth for the United States and Pierre Noblet rounds off the top 5 for France, as Wolfgang Thiel, Bruce Johnson and Harry Walter rounds off the board. And for the 16th final race of the United States, the win's going to go to William Race for Belgium, Harry Walter second for Switzerland, Graham Hill third for the United Kingdom, Pierre Noblet fourth for France, AJ Foyt rounds off the top 5 for the United States, and Giorgio Scarlatti, Wolfgang Thiel and Bruce Johnson rounds off the board. And the winner of Group C, it is Graham Hill with 256 points. William Race takes second with 240 points for Belgium. Third is Harry Walter for Switzerland with 223 points, which is the same amount of points as Scarlatti for Italy. Pierre Noblet rounds off the top 5 with 218 points for France. AJ Foyt takes 6th for the United States with 215. Wolfgang Thiel takes 212 points for West Germany. And bottom of Group C, it is Bruce Johnson for South Africa with 205 points. So just one more group left to go. Let's take a look at the overall standings. With just one group left to go, the United Kingdom extends their lead over the United States in the nations table, as AJ Foyt did not have a very good round in comparison to Graham Hill, with Graham Hill sitting in third and AJ Foyt tying for 15th overall. This is not looking too good for the United States in defending the nations competition. However, with one group left to go and the reigning champion of Phil Health in Group D, that could turn things around before we head over to the final. What can Phil Hill do to help the United States out? Well, let's jump over to Group D and we're going to find out. And here we go, it is the fourth and final group for the 1962 Formula World Cup. And without further ado, let's get straight to the first race, the 3 hours of Daytona, which is going to be won by Edgar Barth of West Germany. Andre Gulodin is second for France. Neville Lederi is third for South Africa. Eld is fourth for Belgium. Trevor Taylor rounds off the top 5 for the United Kingdom, as Nino Vaccarella, Heinz Schiller and Phil Hill rounds off the board. Race number 2, we go to the 12 hours of Sebring. Eld takes the win for Belgium. Phil Hill second for the United States. Andre Gulodin is third for France. Edgar Barth fourth for West Germany. Nino Vaccarella rounds off the top 5 for Italy, with Trevor Taylor, Neville Lederi and Heinz Schiller rounds off the board. Race number 3, we go to Targa Florio, and Trevor Taylor takes the win for the United Kingdom. Nino Vaccarella second for Italy. Andre Gulodin is third for France. Heinz Schiller fourth for Switzerland. Edgar Barth rounds off the top 5 for West Germany, as Neville Lederi, Eld and Phil Hill rounds off the board. And to complete the first quarter of Group D, we go to the Netherlands, and Edgar Barth takes the win, with Heinz Schiller third for Switzerland. Andre Gulodin is third for France. Neville Lederi is fourth for South Africa. Eld is rounds off the top 5 for Belgium, as Nino Vaccarella, Phil Hill and Trevor Taylor rounds off the board. So 4 races in, leading the way it is Edgar Barth with 34 points. Andre Gulodin is second with 68 points. Third is Eld for Belgium with 58 points. Fourth is Trevor Taylor with 54. Nina Vassarella rounds off the top 5 with 51 points. Heinz Schiller has 50 points for Switzerland. Neville Lederi is 7th with 48 points, and bottom of Group D so far is Phil Hill with 45 points. Going over to race number 5, we go to the 1,000 kilometers of the Nürburgring, and Phil Hill takes the win for the United States. Trevor Taylor is 7th for the United Kingdom. Heinz Schiller is 3rd for Switzerland. Eld is 4th for Belgium. Andre Giraudon rounds off the top 5 for France, as Nina Vassarella, Neville Lederi and Edgar Barth rounds up the board. Now going over to race number 6, we go to the Indy 500, and Andre Giraudon takes the win for France. Trevor Taylor is 7th for the United Kingdom. Phil Hill is 3rd for the United States. Heinz Schiller is 4th for Switzerland, and Neville Lederi rounds off the top 5 for South Africa, as Nina Vassarella, Eld and Edgar Barth rounds up the board. Race number 7, we go to Monaco, and Andre Giraudon takes another win for France. Eld is 7th for Belgium. Nina Vassarella is 3rd for Italy. Trevor Taylor is 4th for the United Kingdom. Neville Lederi rounds off the top 5 for South Africa. It's Heinz Schiller, Edgar Barth and Phil Hill rounds off the board. And to complete the first half of Group D, we go over to Belgium, and Trevor Taylor takes the win for the United Kingdom. Eld is 6th for Belgium. 3rd is Andre Giraudon for France. Edgar Barth is 4th for West Germany. Neville Lederi rounds off the top 5 for South Africa, as Nina Vassarella, Heinz Schiller and Phil Hill rounds off the board. So halfway into Group D, and leading the way is Andre Giraudon with 145 points, with Trevor Taylor 2nd for the United Kingdom with 132. Eld has 120 points in 3rd. Edgar Barth 4th with 112. Phil Hill is 5th with 102 points. Heinz Schiller 6th with 98 points. Nina Vassarella is 7th with 97 points. And Neville Lederi of South Africa is bottom of the board in this group with 90 points. Going over to race number 9, we head over to the 24 Hours of Le Mans, and Phil Hill takes the win for the United States. Andre Giraudon is 7th for France. Edgar Barth 3rd for West Germany. 4th is Heinz Schiller for Switzerland. Nina Vassarella rounds off the board for Italy. Rounds off the top 5 for Italy, as Eld, Neville Lederi and Trevor Taylor are the ones that round up the board. Race number 10, we go over to Pikes Peak, and Neville Lederi takes the win for South Africa. Eld is 7th for Belgium. Edgar Barth 3rd for West Germany. Nina Vassarella is 4th for Italy. Trevor Taylor rounds off the top 5 for the United Kingdom. Is Andre Giraudon, Phil Hill and Heinz Schiller rounds off the board. Race number 11, we go over to France, and Nina Vassarella wins for Italy. Phil Hill 7th for the United States. Eld is 3rd for Belgium. Edgar Barth is 4th for West Germany. Andre Giraudon rounds off the top 5 for France, as Heinz Schiller, Trevor Taylor and Neville Lederi rounds off the board. And to complete the third quarter of Group D, we head over to the Trophy d'Auvergne, and Nina Vassarella wins for Italy. Edgar Barth is 7th for West Germany. Andre Giraudon is 3rd for France. Eld is 4th for Belgium. And Neville Lederi rounds off the top 5 for South Africa, as Phil Hill, Trevor Taylor and Heinz Schiller rounds off the board. So with 4 races left to go, leading the way it is Andre Giraudon with 202 points. Eld is 2nd for Belgium with 179 points. Edgar Barth is 3rd with 177 points. 4th is Nina Vassarella with 171. Trevor Taylor is 5th with 169 points. Phil Hill 6th with 166 points. Neville Lederi is 7th with 143 points. And Heinz Schiller of Switzerland is bottom of Group D so far with 137 points. So going over to race number 13, we go to the United Kingdom, and Phil Hill takes the win for the United States. Edgar Barth 7th for West Germany. Neville Lederi is 3rd for South Africa. Trevor Taylor 4th for the United Kingdom. And Nina Vassarella rounds off the top 5 for Italy. It's Eld, Andre Giraudon and Heinz Schiller rounds off the board. Race number 14, we go over to West Germany. Trevor Taylor takes the win for the United Kingdom. Nina Vassarella 7th for Italy. Edgar Barth is 3rd for West Germany. Heinz Schiller is 4th for Switzerland. And Phil Hill rounds up the top 5 for the United States. It's Andre Giraudon, Neville Lederi and Eld rounds off the board. And going to the penultimate race in Italy, which is going to be won by Phil Hill, with Andre Giraudon 2nd for France. Trevor Taylor is 3rd for the United Kingdom. Eld is 4th for Belgium. Neville Lederi rounds off the top 5 for South Africa, as Nina Vassarella, Heinz Schiller and Edgar Barth rounds off the board. And for the 16th and final race in the United States, we're going to be won by Heinz Schiller, with Phil Hill is 2nd in his home race. Nina Vassarella is 3rd for Italy. Edgar Barth is 4th for West Germany. And Andre Giraudon rounds off the top 5 for France, as Neville Lederi, Trevor Taylor and Eld rounds off the board. And the winner of Group D, it is Andre Giraudon with 252 points. Phil Hill finishes 2nd with 247 points for the United States. Edgar Barth is 3rd for West Germany with 234 points. Trevor Taylor is 4th for the United Kingdom with 232 points. In 5th is Nina Vassarella of Italy with 228 points. Eld takes 6th for Belgium with 208 118 points. 7th is Heinz Schiller for Switzerland with 192 points. And Neville Lederi is bottom of Group D for South Africa with 189 points. So with all 4 groups completed, let's take a look at the standings before we head over to the 1962 World Cup final. And so here are the standings after all 4 groups have been completed. John Surtees is going into the final as the number 1 driver, Dan Gurney the number 2 driver, Graham Hill the number 3 driver, with the defending champion Phil Hill going in as the number 6 driver. And Phil Hill has managed to reduce the gap between the United States and the United Kingdom in the nations table, but not enough for the United States to retake the lead going into the final. Now, because there's less than 36 drivers competing, every driver that we've seen will be in the final. But before we go over to the final, let's take a look at the drivers that didn't make the top 24. Looking at the drivers that didn't make the top 24 positions, the big surprise in my opinion has got to be Wolfgang Seidl and Hans Hermann for West Germany in joint 24th and bottom of the overall standings with 212 and 183 points respectively. And Olivier Gedebien not having a good season either in 28th for Belgium with only 199 points. Can they change things around going into the final? Well, they better hope so to try and get a good result for West Germany and for Belgium respectively. And with that out of the way, let's now jump over to the final. And here we go, it's the 1962 Formula 1 World Cup final. Now, because there's only 32 drivers that will compete in this year's World Cup, that means everyone gets an automatic place into the final. However, we'll go through the list of drivers regardless, as we would do every season. So starting with Belgium, with Willy Maurice, Burleys, Eld and Olivier Gedebien 8th, 16th, 20th and 28th respectively. And then we've got France with Gelaudon, Noblet, Trintignant and Gouchet were 5th, 19th, 24th and 29th going into this final. And then we've got Italy with Lorenzo Bandini, Nino Bassarella, Giorgio Scarlatti and Giancarlo Baghetti 7th, 12th, 13th and 23rd respectively. Next up with South Africa with Tony Maggs, Bruce Johnson, Ernie Patrice and Neville Lederi 18th, 26th, 27th and 31st respectively. And then next up we've got Switzerland with Karl Wojtek, Heidi Walter, Joe Siffert and Heinz Schiller, who are 10th, 14th, 21st and 30th going into this final. And next up we've got the United Kingdom with John Surtees, Graham Hill, Trevor Taylor and Jim Clark 1st, 3rd, 11th and 15th. And then we've got the United States with Dan Gurney, Phil Hill, Roger Ward and AJ Foyt 2nd, 6th, 17th and 22nd. And the 8th and final team West Germany with Herbert Lynch, Edgar Barth, Wolfgang Seidl and Hans Hermann 4th, 9th, 25th and 32nd respectively. So without further ado, let's get to the first race of the final at the 3 Hours of Daytona, which is going to be won by Burleys with Ernie Petir 2nd for South Africa, Karl Wojtek 3rd for Switzerland, Heinz Schiller also for Switzerland 4th, Dan Gurney 5th for the United States, Willy Maurice 6th for Belgium, 7th is Nino Bassarella of Italy, Jean Gouchet 8th for France, Pierre Noblet 9th for France, and Tony Maggs for South Africa rounds off your top 10. So we got Graham Hill in 29th, Andre Gelaudon in 26th, Lorenzo Bandini is 20th, Herbert Lynch 17th, Edgar Barth 15th, Phil Hill 12th and John 13th in 11th. Race number 2. The 12-hour Sebring. Ernie Petir takes the win for South Africa. Bruce Johnson is 2nd for South Africa. Karl Wojtek 3rd for Switzerland. Herbert Lynch 4th for West Germany. Olivier Gedebien 5th for Belgium. AJ Foyt 6th for the United States. Willy Maurice 7th for Belgium. Hans Hermann 8th for West Germany. Pierre Noblet 9th for France. And Graham Hill rounds off the top 10 for the United Kingdom. So we have got Lorenzo Bandini 21st. John Surtees is 18th. Andre Gelaudon 17th, Dan Gurney 16th, Phil Hill 15th, and Edgar Barth in 11th place. Race number 3, we go to the Targa Florio, and Olivier Gedebien takes the win for Belgium, Tony Maggs is 2nd for South Africa, Heidi Walter 3rd for Switzerland, Heinz Schiller 4th for Switzerland, Maurice Trintignant 5th for France, Trevor Taylor 6th for the United Kingdom, Neville Lederi is 7th for South Africa, Wolfgang Seidl 8th for West Germany, Hans Hermann 9th for West Germany, and AJ Foyt for the United States rounds off your top 10. John Surtees is 30th, Andre Gelaudon is 27th, Willy Maurice 26th, Edgar Barth 22nd, Graham Hill 21st, Lorenzo Bandini 20th, Phil Hill 16th, Dan Gurney 14th, and Herbert Lynch in 12th. And to complete the first quarter of the final, we go to the Netherlands, and Tony Maggs wins for South Africa. AJ Foyt is second for the United States. Herbert Lynch is third for West Germany. Roger Ward fourth for the United States. Neville Lederi is fifth for South Africa. Wolfgang Seal sixth for West Germany. Joe Siffert seventh for Switzerland. John Surtees eighth for the United Kingdom. Georgios Galati ninth for Italy. And Graham Hill rounds off the top 10 for the United Kingdom. So we've got Dan Gurney in 30th. We've got Andre Galaudin 24th. Egerbarth 22nd. William Rees is 20th. Phil Hill 16th, and Lorenzo Bandini in 12th. So 4 races into the final, leading the way it is Tony Maggs for South Africa with 51 points, with Ernie Pertiers in second also for South Africa with 50, and then we've got Olivier Debbie in third with 37 points for Belgium. In fourth, AJ Foyt for the United States is in fourth with 36 points, and to have the top 5, Herbert Lynch of West Germany with 33 points, one more than Carl Foytik for Switzerland in 6th. We've got 2 drivers with no points, Andre Galaudin, who came to this final in 5th for France, and Eld, who came into this final in 20th for Belgium, both with 0 points. So without further ado, let's move on to race number 5, which is the 1,000 kilometers of the Nürburgring, and Phil Hill takes the win for the United States, Hans Hermann second for West Germany, Trevor Taylor third for the United Kingdom, Wolfgang Seal fourth for West Germany, Maurice Trintignant fifth for France, Tony Maggs sixth for South Africa, Joe Siffert seventh for Switzerland, Carl Foytik eighth for Switzerland, Egerbarth ninth for West Germany, and AJ Foyt rounds off the top 10 for the United States, as Herbert Lynch is 31st, Dan Gurney 28th, John Surtees 27th, Graham Hill 26th, William Maurice is 20th, and Lorenzo Bandini 13th, and Andre Galaudin in 11th. And now race number 6, we go to the Indy 500. Trevor Taylor takes the win for the United Kingdom, Carl Foytik third for Switzerland, Joe Siffert third for Switzerland, Graham Hill fourth for the United Kingdom, Herbert Lynch fifth for West Germany, Egerbarth sixth for West Germany, AJ Foyt seventh for the United States, Maurice Trintignant eighth for France, Roger Ward ninth for the United States, and Heine Walter rounds off the top 10 for Switzerland. Phil Hill finishes last in 32nd, William Maurice 29th, Lorenzo Bandini 28th, John Surtees 21st, Dan Gurney 17th, Andre Galaudin 16th position. And now going over to race number 7, we head to Monaco. Hans Hermann takes the win for West Germany, Dan Gurney 7th for the United States, Joe Siffert 3rd for Switzerland, Graham Hill 4th for the United Kingdom, Wolfgang Seal 5th for West Germany, Eld 6th for Belgium, Neville Lederi is 7th for South Africa, Jim Clark 8th for the United Kingdom, AJ Foyt 9th for the United States, and Carl Foytik rounds off the top 10. So we've got Lorenzo Bandini 31st, Andre Galaudin 28th, Egerbarth 27th, Herbert Lynch 24th, William Maurice 23rd, Phil Hill 21st, and John Surtees in 12th place. And to complete the first half of the final, we go to Belgium. Heine Walter wins for Switzerland, Dan Gurney 7th for the United States, William Maurice 3rd for Belgium, Bruce Johnson 4th for South Africa, Tony Maggs is 5th for South Africa, Nino Vassarella is 6th for Italy, Olivier Debbie is 7th for Belgium, Eld 8th for Belgium, Jim Clark 9th for the United Kingdom, and Wolfgang Seal rounds off your top 10, with Graham Hill finishing last in 32nd, Egerbarth 31st, Andre Galaudin in 30th, John Surtees 28th, Herbert Lynch 24th, Phil Hill 23rd, Carl Foytik 22nd, and Lorenzo Bandini in 12th. So halfway to this final, leading the way now, it is Tony Maggs still with 72 points, with Carl Foytik second for Switzerland with 66, Hans Hermann is third for West Germany with 60 points, AJ Foyt is fourth for the United States with 58 points, and to have the top 5 is Trevor Taylor of the United Kingdom with 57 points. And down towards the bottom, we've got Andre Galaudin, who came to this final 5th position, currently bottom with 5 points. Going over to race number 9, we head to the 24 Hours of Le Mans, and Graham Hill takes the win for the United Kingdom, Dan Gurney 7th for the United States, Hans Hermann 3rd for West Germany, Ernie Pertiers is 4th for South Africa, Giancarlo Baghetti is 5th for Italy, 6th is Andre Galaudin in France, Roger Ward 7th for the United States, Heine Walter 8th for Switzerland, Bruce Johnson 9th for South Africa, and Jean Gouchet rounds of the top 10 for France. So we've got Carl Foytik in 30th, we've got Herbert Lynch 28th, William Maurice 20th for Belgium, Egerbarth 19th, Phil Hill 17th, John Surtees 14th, and Lorenzo Bandini in 13th. Race number 10, we go to Pikes Peak and Graham Hill takes another win with Willie Marie second for Belgium, Olivier Debian third for Belgium, Neville Lederi is fourth for South Africa, Hans Houwen fifth for West Germany, sixth is Jean Goucher of France, AJ Foyt seventh for the United States, Eldon eighth for Belgium, Carl Foytik ninth for Switzerland, and Hanny Walter rounds up the top 10 for Switzerland. As we've got Andre Gallodin finishing last and 32nd, Larissa Bandini 26th, John Surtees 22nd, Herbert Lynch 19th, Phil Hill 16th, Dan Gurney 15th, and Edgar Barth in 12th position. Race number 11, we go to France and Dan Gurney takes the win with Graham Hill second for the United Kingdom, Wolfgang Thiel third for West Germany, Andre Gallodin fourth for France, Jim Clark fifth for the United Kingdom, Burrows is 6th for Belgium, Pierre Noblet 7th for France, Neville Lederi is 8th for South Africa, Giancarlo Baghetti 9th for Italy, and Hans Houwen rounds off the top 10 for West Germany. As we've got Herbert Lynch in 30th, Edgar Barth in 29th, Willie Maurice is 27th, Phil Hill 26th, Lorenzo Bandini 20th, John Surtees 15th, and Carl Foytik in 11th. As complete the third quarter of the final, we go to the Trophy d'Auvergne, and Graham Hill takes another win with Dan Gurney second for the United States, Edgar Barth third for West Germany, Roger Ward fourth for the United States, Heinz Schiller fifth for Switzerland, Neil Vassarella sixth for Italy, Ernie Petier seventh for South Africa, AJ Foyt eighth for the United States, Pierre Noblet ninth for France, and Burrows rounds off the top 10 for Belgium. As Herbert Lynch finishes 30th, Carl Foytik 29th, Lorenzo Bandini 25th, Andre Gallodin 24th, Phil Hill 20th, John Surtees is 17th, and Willie Maurice in 13th. So with just 4 races left to go, leading the way in the standings, it is now Graham Hill with 133 points, Dan Gurney second with 119 points, Hans Houwen is third for West Germany with 93, Carl Foytik fourth for Switzerland with 78 points, and to wrap the top 5, it is AJ Foyt of the United States who has a 1 point lead over, 1 point gap between him and 6th place Tony Merckx of South Africa. And towards the bottom, we've got Lorenzo Bandini and Giorgio Scarlatti, both for Italy, bottom of the board with 14 points, who came to this final in 7th and 13th respectively. And going over to race number 13, we go to the United Kingdom. Giancarlo Baghetti takes the win for Italy, Graham Hill second for the United Kingdom, Joe Siffer is third for Switzerland, Dan Gurney fourth for the United States, Pierre Noblet fifth for France, Hanny Walter sixth for Switzerland, Jean Goucher seventh for France, Roger Ward eighth for the United States, Neil Vassarella ninth for Italy, and Andre Gallodin rounds up the top 10 for France. Edgar Barth finishing last in 32nd, Herbert Lynch 31st, Willie Maurice is 23rd, Phil Hill 18th, John Surtees 17th, Carl Foytik in 14th, and Lorenzo Bandini 12th for Italy. And going over to race number 14, we go to West Germany. Graham Hill wins another race with Bruce Johnson second for South Africa, Ernie Petier third for South Africa, Andre Gallodin fourth for France, Burley's fifth for Belgium, Heinz Schiller sixth for Switzerland, Jean Goucher seventh for France, Lorenzo Bandini eighth for Italy, William Maurice ninth for Belgium, and Trevor Taylor rounds off the top 10 for the United Kingdom, as John Surtees finished 31st, Phil Hill 25th, Dan Gurney 24th, Carl Foytik 21st, Edgar Barth 18th, and Herbert Lynch in 14th. And for the penultimate race, we go to Italy, which is going to be won by Dan Gurney, with Graham Hill second for the United Kingdom, John Surtees third for the United Kingdom, Neville Lederi is fourth for South Africa, Burley's fifth for Belgium, Joe Sifford sixth for Switzerland, Andre Gallodin seventh for France, Phil Hill eighth for the United States, Maurice Ricci ninth for France, and AJ Foyt rounds up the top 10 for the United States, as Edgar Barth is 29th, Herbert Lynch 23rd, Carl Foytik 21st, William Maurice 20th, Lorenzo Bandini 17th. And that is worth noting. As we go to the final race of the final, we head to the United States, and John Surtees takes the win for the United Kingdom, William Maurice second for Belgium, Tony Merckx third for South Africa, Neil Vassarella fourth for Italy, Dan Gurney fifth for the United States, Phil Hill sixth for the United States, Hans Houwen seventh for West Germany, Wolfgang Thiel eighth for West Germany, Bruce Johnson ninth for South Africa, and Herbert Lynch rounds up the top 10. As we got Graham Hill 30th, Edgar Barth 25th, Lorenzo Bandini 21st, Carl Foytik 16th, and Andre Gallodin in 15th position. And the driver with the most amount of points in this final, it is Graham Hill with 193 points. Dan Gurney is second with 168 points. Hans Houwen finishes third with 102 points for West Germany. Came to this in the last place spot, but getting third in the final. Fourth is Ari Petiers of South Africa, which is one more than his teammate Tony Maggs, who has 91-90 respectively. William Maurice finishes 6th with 85 points. Joe Siffer for Switzerland has 82 points, one more than AJ Foyt in 8th, and one further point more than Carl Foytik of Switzerland. Then Neville Aderi rounds off the top 10 for South Africa with 78 points, with 11th going to Wolfgang Seal with 76 points, ahead of joint 12th place Hani Walton, Trevor Taylor of Switzerland and the United Kingdom with 75 each. Bruce Johnson and Olivier Debian tie for 14th place for Belgium and South Africa with 72 points each, with Burries in 16th for Belgium with 66 points, 30th John Surtees with 61 points, the man who came to this final is the number one man. 18th is Neil Vassarella of Italy with 59 points, which is one more than Pierre Noblet of France with 58, one further point more than Andre Galaudin with 57, that rounds off the top 20, one further point ahead of 21st place Roger Ward for the United States with 56, tying for 22nd between Jean Gouchet and Herbert Lynch of France and West Germany with 52 points each. And then we've got joint 24th between Heinz Schiller and Jim Clark for Switzerland and the United Kingdom with 50 points, which is one further point more than Giancarlo Baghetti of Italy with 49, one further point more than Phil Hill in 27th with 48 points, 28th is Edgar Barth with 43 points, there's Maurice Trintignant 29th with 41 points, with Elds Rev top 30 with 27 points, one more than Lorenzo Bandini of Italy 26, and bottom of the final it is Giorgio Scolati of Italy with 20 points. So with our final finally completed, it's time to check the standings to see who is the 1962 Drivers and Nations Champions. And after the final has been completed, it is now official. Graham Hill is the individual champion for 1962, with Dan Gurney finishing in 2nd position and John Surtees taking 3rd. William Maurice taking 4th for Belgium, and to wrap the top 5 is Carl Foytik. So a very good season for William Maurice and Carl Foytik, and Tony Maggs having a really good season for South Africa to be joint 6th with Andre Galaudin, who came out of absolutely nowhere to have a very, very good season. In the Nations competition, the United Kingdom do take the crown off the United States by just under 70 points, with West Germany taking a very solid 3rd ahead of Switzerland. South Africa did really well to finish in 5th, Belgium 6th, France 7th, and Italy bottom of the nation standings. Looking at the drivers that did make the top 24 positions in the end, Lorenzo Bandini going in 25th, Giancarlo Baghetti down 27th, Maurice Trintignant down 29th. Really surprised to see those three drivers finishing under the top 24 positions. But you can tell, looking at the scores in the final of the drivers outside the top 24, is particularly Italy really struggled in this final, which was probably what ended up getting them last position in the nation's competition. Though Maurice Trintignant and Jean Gouchet didn't do much better either. So I hope you enjoyed this season. I hope you're looking forward to the 1963 season like I am. Will Graham Hill defend his title? Can the United Kingdom defend their nation's title? I'll see you over for the 1963 season and we'll find out together.